One of the main exercises that you will do daily, in the rising and the setting, as well as throughout the day, if you're just having a moment to be able to get reconnected, integrated, and upgraded, to change scenes, quantum jump, initiate rising into a higher reality, a higher probability, and to again guide others to do so. The main exercise is going to be meditation with breath work. And so the two main breath works that we go over in the book and that we want you to realize is so important in this when you're doing your meditation practice is the ascended breath. So rising up, squeezing the energy centers, starting with 1, 2, 3. We suggest at the fourth energy center, you take a second breath of air in through the mouth, and then you rise that all the way to the top of the head, 5, 6, 7, 8, etc., and squeeze the energy at the top of the head so that you are initiating the piezo crystals, the rhomboid crystals in the pineal gland to activate and give off electricity, which is a piezoelectric effect. And that is going to, again, stimulate the avatar, the quantum projector, to turn on so that you can have your ability to see more clearly, interdimensionally, inside your meditations, and also give you more access when you are stimulating the whole brain and whole brain activation. So doing the ascended breath is super important because it's going to get you lifting out of the body, grounded, but lifted so that you're more into the aura, and so that you're also working more with your ability to lucid dream, teleport, astral project, etc. So that ascended breath is super powerful, as well as it's going to be squeezing any dormant energy out of the lower endocrine glands, kidneys, uterus, testicles, and the adrenals. And by squeezing those energies out, you have all this extra fuel to be able to rise that excess energy that's been sitting there dormant, and maybe not even dormant, but been really overactive in a fear-based reality system. And so when you squeeze those energy centers on that first part of your inhale and the ascended breath, you really give an opportunity for that extra energy to rise up and get all the way to the pituitary, pineal, and thalamus. And this is, again, the most important parts of your aura access points are going to be at these upper energy centers from heart and higher, thymus and higher. So that's to really accentuate the higher frequencies and getting to higher probabilities and out higher energy centers, which we'll be talking about are like elevator, rising up your elevator and going out elevator doors, so that you're accessing higher planes of reality and higher planes of existence and higher probabilities. And the second breath, there's more that we talk about in the book, but the second most important breath is really a grounding breath. So it's inhaling down the central channel, opening up your ribs, opening up your belly, opening up your hips as you inhale all the way down. A nice slow breath. We can do for right now a 5-second breath. Hold slightly, and then exhale 5 seconds, and then you'll pull the belly in, pull the rib cage in, and take that exhale all the way up to the top of the head. And this descending breath is going to, again, get you all the way grounded into the body, and so that you really have access in the waking day when you're walking around in the avatar physical body, that you have access to the magnetic grid of the earth, access to the ensoulment of using this amazing technology, the body, to be able to do a lot of things in this physical world, or seemingly physical world, and a lot of access to working with nature and utilizing the unity grid and the nature grid that you are a part of as a body in this physical world. So you'll be able to really maneuver and have those deep ley lines, dragon lines, song lines, that magnetic pulse of the earth. You will lock into phase with her, so that the whole terrain, the whole field, the whole plane of existence that you are phase locked into will be working in symphony with you. And so this, again, that descending breath is really going to help you in the day, in the daytime. So with your breath work, you can do breath of fire, of course, to get the apana, the debris in the lower digestive system, things that you've taken on because of indoctrination or imprints that were keeping you firing and wiring fear-based thoughts in this brain, and then also in the gut brain, from eating comfort foods, from being involved in power struggles and survival. Those three lower energy centers of survival, power, and consumption. And so when you do the breath of fire, that's going to, really pump that energy in the lower part of your body, in and out through your nose. You'll pump your belly in and out. And then you'll squeeze that breath, take it up on an ascension breath to, again, use all that energy that you just freed up and rise it up to the pineal gland to go ahead and activate those rhomboid crystals like we talked about on the ascended breath. Okay? You also can do box breathing, 4 in, hold 4, exhale 4, hold 4. And that box breath, again, it's about controlling and being able to use the breath to drive the reality, to drive the avatar, to drive your abilities of still point, of 0 point, by being able to maintain no breath or a pause, and then to get it revved up again through the breath, through that breathing will then be getting the rotation spin of the charge, of the ether, of the light that you're cascading from the pineal gland, from the quantum projector. You'll be able to, again, be able to shape shift the reality, quantum jump the reality, and have more control and be able to have more skills with the aura, as far as being a starship for traveling and jumping and traveling, quantum jumping, and the other, which is the medbed, which is being able to come in and out of phase and bring the body areas, physical body areas that need to go ahead and have your light body running through them. That breath, and the breath following the intentions and moving the light that's being projected, will be able to ensoul the body in the meridian systems and get you actually being able to shift and come back into the highest probabilities and the highest alignments of wellness and wholeness, which is, what your aura has potential to do as a medbed. So your practice of just those first 2 things, breath work and meditation, is huge. Then when we add in doing it in nature, in the rising, which is a high suggestion, if not requirement. I do even suggest you're sitting on the ground, you're barefoot, that you lay on the ground as well, as a high request from me, that you daily lay on the ground so that you are locking into the magnetics of the earth. If you can even find the ley line on a land that you're walking in, a forest, or you're behind your home, etc., working with the magnetic grid and the ley lines, that plasma is naturally running very strongly through that ley line, possibly even to a water main line where there's a spring. When you actually work with this bigger sentient being, this bigger sentient energy of Earth, Gaia, Tara, Arya, whatever level of Earth you're working with, you will then again have this assistance, like a guardian assistant, to go ahead and help you with your practice that we're going to be adding in, such as the scripts that are in the book, the different things that need to be cleared up in your consciousness around things that you've embedded in, entangled with, believed in, beliefs, false beliefs, etc. So in nature, meditation, breath work, and then adding in the different things that need to be cleared up. And then ultimately, as those things clear, you're going to have more ability because you have less belief in them, and you've activated the whole brain, you've activated the whole heart, you've activated the whole aura, the whole avatar, and you're then able to work with a stabilized energy centers to go ahead and move through your reality in the most highest potential ways. So let's get started. For this first breathwork practice, I want you to go ahead and use your ascended breathing. We're going to get comfortable seated on the ground, preferably with the sun facing you, or if you're at sunrise, being facing the sun. And we first want you to go ahead and get connected. Let's place our hands on our thymus, connect to the center of your heart, connect to the center of the pineal heart, connect to our sun's heart, the central sun's heart, the great central sun's heart, and then come back down, connect to the earth heart, and then back to your heart. And as all hearts are connected, go ahead and illuminate the central channel with your awareness. And I want you to ask your consciousness, where is your grounding point? Where's the majority of your essence located at this moment? And see if it overlays one of your energy centers, possibly goes inside the earth, over one of the suns, or even stretches across the plane of existence. And then just make note of that. Rest your hands, thumb and index finger touching. And we'll just go ahead and begin to do the ascended breath. Inhaling, squeezing the root, squeezing the belly button in, squeezing the lower rib cage, taking a second sip of air through the mouth, rising and holding the breath at the top of the head, slightly taking your gaze up towards the mind's eye. Smile. And then exhale slowly out the mouth or the nose, all the breath, air and out. Squeezing the air out, rib cage pulling the belly in and letting it all the way out. Hold the breath slightly. And then again, inhaling up. 1, 2, 3. Second sip of air through the mouth. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold the breath, slight gaze up, smile. Exhale all the air out. Pull the belly in. Again, keep it going. Squeeze it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breath in. 5, 6, 7, 8. Top of the head. Squeeze. Hold. Smile. Exhale, release. Squeeze the belly. Good. Keep it going. I'm going to stop giving any kind of spoken word. Just keep your ascended breath going. On your next inhale, we're going to add in the breath of fire. Squeeze it all up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, mouth. Hold the breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, breath of fire. Squeeze the inhale up. Squeeze 1, 2, 3. Take a breath in. 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Exhale, release. Good. Breathe for a moment normal. And now descend the breath. Inhale down the central channel. Fill the belly, widen the hips. Slight hold. Exhale up the central channel. Pull the belly in. Inhale, fill the belly, widen the hips, widen the ribs. Hold. Exhale, pull the navel in, pull the ribs in, and exhale all the air out. Keep that going. Do it at a count of 5. And then just let your breath be and let yourself be still. Smile and feel and think about that which you desire for this amazing day. See yourself glowing and smiling, interacting with others, glowing and smiling, knowing that they are eternal souls. Allow your heart to expand with that feeling, opening the aura wide while visualizing with a slight upward gaze the blueprints from the quantum projector. Let the smile cascade a ripple into the blueprints, crystallizing this amazing day. Activating the whole brain with focusing at the blueprint. As that's setting itself in crystallization, anything that needs to be released, cleansed, and throughout the whole entire aura, the whole entire plane of existence, so 360 degree, any conception point that needs to be highlighted, multiples or singular, go ahead and let your smile and your awareness ripple through and transfigure, clearing, cleansing, dissolving, dismantling, coming out of phase of those points, back into coherence, into the blueprint, the crystallization of the amazing day. Smile big. Good. To complete this exercise and practice, I want you to go ahead and ask your consciousness, what elevator doorway, do you need to come out of? Imagine that your energy and your awareness is taking you to an area up the central channel or even down. Ask what door that is. coming out what energy center. And then from that place, go ahead, keep your smile and open your eyes. Now walk through your day knowing that you've just landed, projected, stabilized, working with your starship, your aura, to have this amazing day. Come back to these practices throughout the day as needed, as well as do the same practices when you're lying down tonight or sitting up in your bed or sitting in your meditation station in your home, so that you move forward, get good at, bring into coherence and the mastery of focused breath, focused awareness, and focused blueprinting. And we'll see you soon.